Newsflash M. I heard the album.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Drum. I know we've been talking about this Eminem and MGK stuff and waiting for this response forever, but Joe Budden, man, I know he made a few comments about Budden on the album, M did, and you know, Budden's not one to hold his tongue. A lot of the older heads, you know, kind of like him because he's opinionated, doesn't really care. I like how he's unfiltered and doesn't sugarcoat stuff because I'm the same way and I don't really care. I mean, if one way or the other, I'm not going to say certain stuff to get more views or more subscribers. I'm just going to be honest, you know, and to be honest, it seems like most of the people that follow me are pretty open-minded people. Everybody I see subscribing and commenting on my videos seems to be pretty logical and rational as far as stuff goes. So shout out to you guys. Looks like we got about an 80% Eminem, 20% MGK thing going right now, but people do think MGK might win this. Even M fans have said if M doesn't come correct, MGK could take the first round of this. So it's hard to tell at this point, but I will tell you, I really think that M is going to surprise a lot of people. MGK came so hard, I don't even really know what to think, because I know that if someone dissed me like that, I'd be writing, but I'd be making sure I came hard, because you don't get dissed like that very often. I mean, that was fire. So M's going to come correct. He's going to do his thing. I got confidence in him. I know a lot of people like MGK. I do too. I'm actually an MGK fan. I've said that a few times, but this is a crazy one. And I kind of hope this is a publicity stunt at the end of the day, because this is going to help them both. This is helping MGK more than it helps Eminem. Eminem's already got his status. He's got 30 million followers. You know, he's good to go, but MGK could use a boost, so this is definitely helping him either way. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Joe Budden said the other day on his podcast some crazy stuff. I mean, he started off by saying, I heard your album, and this is what I think about it, and just trashed it. Watch this.
This is one of the worst songs I've ever heard. Change this fucking cover. Change the fucking tone of this album. Change all this shit. I ain't heard from you in 4 fucking years. I'm not supporting this.
You see what I mean? I have no idea what he's even thinking. When Joe first started running his mouth on Everyday Struggle, I already thought he was out of his mind. He said to Charlemagne that he did not do this because the fans were riding his ass about riding Eminem nuts all the time because he was his boss. That's bullshit. That's exactly why he's doing this. Now that he's really mad at him because M doesn't give a shit about him anymore and he's not his paycheck anymore, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna let him have it. So now Joe's just kind of venting, saying whatever he wants. It was my favorite part of Everyday Struggle, so I'm not even gonna front. You know, Academics is a video game nerd. He don't know a whole lot about music. Nadeska, she's just cool as hell. She's a great mediator between those two. So they had a good chemistry between all three of them, so it kind of sucks that didn't work out, but I don't even watch that show anymore. Joe just seems to be getting ahead of himself. I know he needs subscribers. I know he's trying to get followers and be controversial like he always is, but you'll never be as controversial as Slim Shady. Eminem is the king of controversy. He's the king of shock factor, period. So if you think you're gonna like outdo him by saying some crazy stuff, it's not gonna work. And you know that, of all people, you should know that. And as far as him not knowing anything about names in the group, I'm pretty sure he's the one that hired you guys.
And because I think you don't really know all the members that were in the group, I don't really think you know our history. Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time.
So, I mean, you got fire in the group, and we all know that. It's not like a huge secret what Slaughterhouse contains. But as far as Eminem not knowing the names of everybody in the group, I think you might have got ahead of yourself a little bit there, bro.
I've been better than you this entire fucking decade. Huh?
No, Joe. you have not been a better rapper than Eminem for the last decade. And what makes you think that? Because you put some mixtapes out? Mood music, great. The whole mood music mixtape series, great. Good job. But well, I don't understand. Like, at what point do you think that you can come to Eminem's level? You ain't never said no shit like Eminem. You ain't never made no songs like Eminem.
But in my rapper brain, I'm a content nigga. You gotta say something. You have not said anything for the better part of a whole fucking decade.
That's true.
You have rhymed a bunch of words.
So I have no idea what makes you think that you have elevated past that level. But Joe, you're a good rapper. I listen to your music. Right? There's not a lot of people out here for me to listen to nowadays that I truly think are pretty dope. I haven't listened to it recently, but you do make good music. You are a good MC, but you're getting way ahead of yourself. You were not Eminem's level, ever. You have not been better than Eminem for 10 years. For the last decade? No. Wait. You mean this, Joe Budden?
I'm just trying to milk the game dairy, go on that shit again. So that shit you was hollering, $150 gun with me, nigga. If I lactose, I won't be tolerant. But if you tied, son, you ass another kid in doubt. I'm gonna wait till y'all finish. Y'all boy the hard shit. I'm gonna wait till y'all finish. And stop my time while they do that, by the way.
Do you feel like the fans forced you to say something about them?
No, I don't think it was the fans. It really was just whatever that song was that I was talking about. I don't remember the name of the song, but when I heard the song, that really was my natural reaction to the song. But not just M. Like, I have a problem with artists who latch on to big movements to sell a record.
Yeah, I know it's battle rap. I know the difference. I watch plenty of KOTD and plenty of URL. I know lots about battle rap. One of my best friends is a battle rapper. So, I know it's a different sport. But why? Why? Like, why compare yourself to him? Like, you're going to say all this stuff. You're going to build up all this hype, and then you're not even going to respond. You're not even going to respond. You're just going to talk about how you're better than him, but you're not going to respond to him. Do you realize? Like, it's like Bizarre said. Do you think you would be here right now doing what you do without him? You don't think you owe that to him? You don't think it's a little disrespectful? I mean, even the stuff you said about the album was just disrespectful. Yeah, Untouchable wasn't very good. I get it. But you went off on the whole project just because you were on some petty shit. Just because. Why? That's what I thought. So, the issue I'm having with this is, Joe, you've been alright for a minute. M, you the man. M is your boss. You need to just face the facts, be respectful, and if you're going to talk a bunch of shit, then please at least reply to him. Because no one wants to hear you running your mouth talking about how you've been better rapper than Eminem for the last 10 years. And the only reason that anyone would agree with that in the first place is the fact that he hasn't put out hardly any material. I ain't being tough. It ain't nothing like that. This just comes down to just understanding what's really going down. MGK, Eminem have beef. G-Eazy, MGK have beef. Joe Budden, Eminem have beef. Tyler the Creator just doesn't want anything to do with it. So, it is what it is.
Garner results. Like, M is one of the best rappers in the world, arguably one of the best rappers ever, right? Right this second, he's trying to prove to people that he can rap.
You got a rebirth. You got re-energized. You got a second chance at life. Because of Shady. You bitch ass, fool ass, bitch loyal, this ass nigga.
This is how records are sold. This is how analytics are built up. And this is how the game is played. So I understand that this might be one big old shit talk fest and just a big old game. But it's hard for me to listen to someone like Joe Budden talk about how he's a better rapper than Eminem. Because Joe don't seem like that. Joe's always giving him respect where it's due. But Eminem would rap circles around Joe Budden. Circles. Circles. Like all day long. And I heard Charlemagne say that if Joe Budden got into a beef with Eminem, that he would win. And then Budden could handle Eminem. I'm like, what is wrong with people? The only thing Charlemagne does right at all is dress. He wears decent clothes. Everybody's dressing whack nowadays. He dresses decent. He's never written a verse. He don't make beats. I don't know if he ever DJ'd. You know, he's been on the radio. He's opinionated. He likes to do some creepy shit to girls all the time. But that's it. And then he loves to talk shit about Eminem. I'll be honest though. I truly appreciate Charlemagne's honesty. Anybody that watches my channel could see why I would appreciate that. So I definitely appreciate everything that he says, the fact that he doesn't filter himself even when people are right there. He stands his ground. So shout out to Charlemagne for that. It's just when it comes to your 2 cents as far as people like Eminem and Joe Budden, man, if I had the money to bet you, I would, man. I would. So hey, let's work on them subscribers so I can get some money up, start making these bets. Anyway, this man is one of the best storytellers in rap has ever seen. Okay? Slick Rick, come on. Let's be honest. You cannot sit here, look at me in the face, and tell me that Eminem just says words when he rhymes. Does he rhyme a lot? Yeah. Does he use crazy-ass rhymes and weird words to do it? Yeah, he does. And is he really creative with his rhymes? Yeah. Does he have triple multis and all that? Yeah. Is he very complex? Yeah. Is he really hard to comprehend sometimes because he's so complex? Yeah. But is he saying nothing? No. You better listen again. Yeah, sometimes he has fun, but man, you could be the first to admit if you're an MC that sometimes you're just writing bars and there's a difference. He has songs that he writes that mean something, and he has songs where he spits his face off. There's a difference.
Hey, there was a moment in time where a jawline,
Everlast?
it stung you a little bit. And Everlast had the smoke for him.
Okay, so now you're going to say that Everlast gave Eminem the smoke. Man, you know that's not true either. Right now you're trolling. I don't even know why you would say something like that. Everlast did a pretty good job, and I also think Everlast is pretty dope. So, what are you talking about, though? Anybody that heard that battle when they had beef would tell you that is not how that went down. Everlast did not win that battle. He got smoked. Destroyed. Adios amigos. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Period. That makes no sense at all. I wasn't signed to no major, nothing like that. But I've been around, bro. I'm an avid hip-hop listener. I was that little kid wearing a backpack that was walking into the disc jockey until he got kicked out because I didn't want to buy nothing. I'm just reading credits on the back of the CD. That's me. So, I know a lot about this stuff. And it bugs me when I hear things like that because I'm like, bro, I don't know where you're getting that information at. He's definitely, Joe's hard, bro. Joe can go hard. I could show you guys some really dope shit from Joe that's nice. But man, once you start trying to put yourself above someone like M, you didn't just shoot yourself above a few people. You like put yourself at the very top of the mountain and then you're like, oh, I'm not going to rap anymore. But anyway, I know it sounds like I'm hating on Joe, but I'm not. I couldn't believe myself when I watched this interview, watching his little sidekicks, Maul and Rory, agree with him, which is making me sick. You know, I could tell Rory had his moments where he was trying to like kind of defend him, but I'm like, dude, I don't know if you guys are just trying to get views or like subscribers or just like get all the M haters or what. Like, I really don't know. But like, what are you thinking? All three of you know that that's just not a good move. So until people just can admit that the kid's a good rapper, you know, and that's what they'll say. Oh, I already said he's a good rapper. I know. But you're being really disrespectful about a lot of the other shit.
That lyrical miracle bullshit. Any nigga who want it like that think they want it with me, I don't think you would fare well. So